Hi, welcome to the Rave.com. I'm Donnie. I'll be interviewing Dave from Theory of a Deadman here. Thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure. What's happening?
First day of the Avalanche tour. What can we expect from this tour?
Well, you can expect us to be pretty rusty. We haven't played any shows in quite a while now, but we did a bunch of rehearsals, so we're feeling good. We're actually going to play a couple new songs tonight for the first time ever, so that'll be exciting for us and hopefully for some of our fans.
Did you guys rehearse here? Did you guys back home? Or?
We rehearsed. We did play. We had a nice long sound check today where we played all the songs, ran through them all. But we rehearsed in Chicago for a couple days. 2 days ago.
Right on. You guys are busy writing a new album right now. Give me a short summary of what to expect from this. Is it? Are you guys going a different direction, or what are you thinking on the new record?
We never consciously try to go in any certain direction. I think it's just we sit down and we start writing and kind of see what comes from our sessions. And we've finished writing and we've actually finished recording most of it too. So I think Tyler needs to sing one or two more songs for it to be done. And we're all really excited. We messed around with some horn instruments on a couple tracks on this record. We kind of had this rockabilly thing going, which was fun. A lot of those like slides where it's like that kind of stuff. So we messed around with some stuff like that, and we just always like to have a good time. When we're writing, just like we do when we're playing. So it's important for us to make sure that the songs, there's a sense of humor in there, and that kind of stuff. So,
wait, you mentioned you wrote most of the record. Have you guys decided on a single yet, or have you guys?
No, of course everybody wants to. It's always a rush, right? Oh, yeah, we got to get the single. We got to pick a single. We got to shoot a video, and we're like, hold on, none of the songs are even mixed. How are we picking a single yet when half of us haven't even heard all the songs yet?
Yeah.
So, we're trying not to rush it. It's always an important decision. The first single is a big one, and so I don't think we're rushing it. I think that we got some good front runners, songs that we all feel would be good first singles, good second singles. But, it's important for the band and the label and the management all to be on the same page. And, so we almost set up a plan, like what's going to be first, what's going to be second, and then stick to the plan.
Right on. You guys tour constantly, got to do that, for the fans and for everyone else. How do you balance like being the rock star on tour and then family life at home? Like, how do you find that middle ground, that balance?
It's tough, and it's almost like living two different lives because when you go home, it's completely the opposite of what it is out here. And like I was just saying a minute ago, I was at home doing renos for 10 days in my place, and it's like, insulating, and it's like that nastiest job nobody would ever want to do.
And you're sitting like, wow.
But, it's your own place, and you're at home, and that's just what you look forward to doing, and you love doing stuff when it's, for your own house.
Yeah.
And then I'm out here, and I'm like, man, I sure am glad I'm not insulating anymore. My ceiling anymore. But, it's just you got to try to work on a balance. A lot of us are married, or actually our bass player Dean is just still at home because he's having another child like within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's actually home, and we got a buddy of ours playing bass for the majority of this tour before Dean gets back.
This is the second time too you had this bass player, right?
Yeah. He came out when Dean had his last kid. So Dean, I think, just figured out how to get time off.
Yeah.
So if we just have another baby, I could stay home for another month.
Exactly.
He's figured out the trick.
Yeah. Hey, whatever, you got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right. Hey, I say bravo, Dean.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people, follow, like, listen to your music and stuff like that. Give me an influence of yours growing up that people might not like realize, like, wow, that's out of left field, that that was something that was close from this kind of music or this kind of artist.
That's tough. I mean, I grew up with some pretty strong musical parents that were into a lot of stuff. Like my mom was a huge Beatles fan, and my dad was a huge Elvis fan, loved country music as well, and of course the country rock stuff like the Skinner and the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
So I grew up listening to a lot of that stuff, and Zeppelin, and I still talk to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, you ever see Led Zeppelin? He's like, yeah, I saw Led Zeppelin open for Vanilla Fudge back in their first American tour, and he talks like that.
Yeah.
So he's seen all these great bands, but then for me, I mean, I really started wanting to play music when I started getting into stuff like Alice in Chains and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and a lot of the stuff that was
early 90s.
In Vancouver, it was all coming from Seattle, and we're only a 2-hour drive, so. Of course, everything that was huge in Seattle was huge in Vancouver at the time, and so I loved the whole 90s music scene. And, So that was my main influence getting into it. But, of course, I like everything. I'm a huge Justin Bieber fan. No,
Yeah,
just
me
joking.
too, man.
I don't even know who that kid is.
Yeah, I got 2 daughters, so I got to hear that.
Let's wait for him to reach puberty before
Yeah.
we all get excited, all right?
That's when it'll get interesting to hear his
Yeah.
music then. See what happens.
See if he can still sing.
Yeah, exactly. One last question before you go. You guys have played here a bunch of times. What's been like a standout moment for you that you can, just think like, wow, that was an awesome time? Was there a moment like that for you guys?
Every time we come here, and we go ghost hunting.
Yeah.
So
that's
that's
gonna be my last
always our
question.
standout. We always love this place because we're all big freaks for supernatural stuff. So we love thinking things are haunted and getting
Yeah.
scared, and we always go and explore. There's so many places to explore in this.
There's a
building,
million
too.
places to
You go
explore
to
here.
the roof and you walk around up there, and
Yeah.
we're always taking pictures. And
Yeah.
Then, of course, one of those, like a piece of dust, lights up by your flash.
Like,
You're
oh!
like, it's a ghost!
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I don't know. That's always fun. But, hearing all the Jeffrey Dahmer stories
Yeah.
and stuff. And
Yeah.
this place is just one of those cool places. It's got a lot of history, a lot of character. And, that's what rock's about. You got to find these great places, and you just get this great mood and atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely get that
usually
here.
it turns out being a great show. The crowds are always awesome here. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Right on. That's pretty much all I have for you. Theory of a Deadman. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say to people that'll be watching? Or
I guess I just want to say we're excited to be back, and it's been a little bit of time off for us, and we wrote a new record, and it's recorded. It's going to be great, and to all our fans that have been waiting for us, we're excited to see you guys again.
right on. Day 1 of the Avalanche tour. Theory of a Deadman. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, peace.